Hey guys, it's Jake with Memory Cards, and today I'm bringing you a video on the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. So before we get into the video, I just wanted to bring you guys some information. We did team up with Tin Man Games, the makers of this video game, and they've offered us 5 codes to give away. So there will be a Gleam link in the description, and it's really simple. Basically, all you have to do is subscribe to us on YouTube and follow them on Twitter, and there will be other ways for you to enter as well. So stay tuned to the end of the video and there will be a bit more information. If you've ever been interested in choose your own adventure style games or Dungeons & Dragons, this is definitely the game for you. The Warlock of Firetop Mountain is based off of a choose your own adventure series by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone. Their company was Fighting Fantasy, and this game, I was really blown away by it when I first started it up. It's incredibly fun. It really pulls you in with the writing and the dialogue, and the gameplay itself is incredibly unique as well. The gameplay is almost as if you're playing on a chessboard with your characters, and you have the movement and then the attacks happen at the same time. So it's really cool how you can try and balance your movement and attacks to try and thwart the enemies. Now, there are a ton of different characters in this game. This game did originally release on Steam, and the version that we get here on the Switch is the Goblin Scourge edition, which adds, I believe, 3 new characters. So you can unlock characters by getting souls, which is the currency in this game, and no, don't worry, you don't have to purchase these souls with real money. These souls are obtained by completing objectives in the story mode. Every single character that I've played with so far has been incredibly different. They all have different traits, they all have different abilities, they all have different skills. The character that I'm showing in this gameplay here is, his skills are that he can look kind of frightening, so he'll be able to strike some fear into, lesser characters around. And the other skill is that he can't read, he's illiterate. So there's a part here in the gameplay that I'm showing where he hears a noise and he walks back and he sees a sign, and then the game is kind of just like, oh, but you can't read, so let's just continue on with our adventure. So the objective is to get to the top of this mountain where you'll find the Warlock, and every single time that you play through it, it's a little bit different because there are so many different branching paths, there are so many different things that you can do, and each character's story plays out a little differently. Sadly, there is only a one-player mode in the game. I would have liked to see some sort of online capability where you could play with a teammate or something, or even just couch co-op where, 2 people could go through the adventure together. So if you get kind of bored of the story, or if you're kind of just looking for something a little bit different, there is a mode called Gauntlet, which allows you to play as one of the enemies in the game, and then you go through the mountain just trying to get as many souls as you can. So yeah, all in all, this game is definitely worth it for somebody who's looking for a Dungeons & Dragons or a choose your own adventure type game, because when I first booted this up, it immediately brought me back to elementary and middle school where I was playing those, I believe, Zelda choose your own adventure games. I don't know if anybody else played them. They were like little Scholastic books, I think, and it just felt really nostalgic. It felt really fun and unique. It's definitely a game that I haven't seen made digitally ever, but it's definitely worth checking out if you're into that style of game. So, for the giveaway, we're going to be using Gleam, which we've used before, and it's a very simple website. It's just a simple way for us to track entries and whatnot, so it'll be simple to join. All you have to do is subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow Tin Man Games on Twitter. Make sure you do it through Gleam, otherwise we'll have no way to verify that you've actually done it. And that's not all, there's also a few other ways to enter. The first 2 are mandatory, but if you follow us on Twitter and tweet a tweet that we've handcrafted, then you'll get 2 more entries as well. So don't forget to sign up for this. This is a pretty big game, and it's really unique. It's definitely worth a lot of people's time. So thank you so much for checking out the video, and thank you so much for entering the giveaway.